Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, today we are going to start chapter number 12. Next topic, that is 12.6, electric flux through a surface enclosing a charge. This topic, another name is electric flux through a closed surface, and this topic third name is electric flux through a sphere. So this question will be asked in your paper through different ways: electric flux through a surface enclosing a charge, or electric flux through a sphere, or electric flux through a closed surface. You know about electric flux. You have learned in last lecture the electric field lines passing through any area is known as electric flux, and electric field intensity, the strength of electric field lines passing through any unit area held perpendicular to each other, is known as electric field intensity. Now we have concerned with electric flux through a closed surface, through a sphere, or enclosing a charge, any surface enclosing a charge. Look this figure. This is a closed surface in spherical shape, and we have taken any small part, small portion, small area of this circular patch of this sphere. Suppose this flat patch area is delta A. Delta means small, and electric field lines passing through the area is electric field represented by E. Electric field intensity, electric field lines passing through any area is known as electric field intensity. So E and delta A both have same direction. In this case, A is vector area. There are two things, okay? One is area and second one is vector area. Vector area show direction. The angle between vector area and electric field intensity is same. Both are parallel to each other. To calculate electric flux through this closed surface or through this sphere or any sphere enclosing a charge, consider we have taken a charge Q placed at the center of this spherical shape. It has some radius r. To find electric flux through this spherical shape, divide complete area of this spherical shape surface into a large number of small patches, each patch having some area and electric field intensity. And most important thing is that each patch should be flat. This is MCQ. When we divide the surface of a closed sphere into small patches, the area should be flat, circular, triangular, and whatever to calculate electric flux through it. Always remember, each patch area should be flat. For example, when you have a circular line, for example, I am taking this line. This is a circular line. If you divide this line into small pieces, then into small points, then the distance between two small points should be straight. Same cases here. If you divide this complete spherical shape into small patches, then the area of each patch should be flat. After dividing this complete area into small patches having flat surface, then through each surface we will calculate electric flux, and after calculating electric flux through each element having flat surface, these calculated fluxes are added. As you know, the formula of flux is E dot A. To calculate electric flux through patch 1 is E1 dot delta N, through any other patch 2 E2 dot delta A2, and through any other patch or any other small surface element having some area and electric field intensity, that is for third, if you have given name third one, then electric flux phi 3 is E3 dot delta A3, and from fourth patch, and the electric flux through fourth patch is represented by phi 4, and electric field intensity and its area is E4 dot delta A4. Dot, always remember dot sign, okay, and so on. Electric flux through whole surface will be as the formula is phi is equal to F is equal to E dot delta AN. Phi is equal to E dot A, or in case of n number of patches, phi n is equal to E dot delta A1. The flux through the whole sphere will be phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3 plus phi 4 plus phi n, and this is total electric flux is equal to total electric flux is calculated by adding all fluxes through each element. And formula phi E is now changed. Put the value of phi 1 as we have calculated here, phi 1 E dot delta A1, phi 2 E dot delta A2, phi 3 E dot delta A3 here, E dot delta A1 in phi 2, this is phi 3, phi 4, and this one is phi n. For each element, the angle between E and A is 0 degree. As I have told you in the diagram, both have same direction. Vector area and electric field intensity both have same direction, so they have angle 0 degree as they are parallel to each other. So now write its magnitude. E1 delta A1 cos 0 degree, E2 dot delta A2 cos 0 degree. E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, as each area element is at equal distance from Q because it is a spherical shape. So that's why we can write E1 is equal to E3 is equal E2 is equal to E3 is equal to E4 is equal to En and En. So all are equal to each other. So we can replace this all E1, E2, E3 and En with E only. So E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q over R square. You have calculated this formula in topic 12.2. So this is not new for you, right? After calculating this formula, in place of all E1, E2, E3, put E only, single E, and then take E common through all. Phi E is equal to E delta A1, and remaining factor is only area, vector area, delta A1 plus delta A2 plus delta A3 and delta A4 delta A, and these are the magnitude of vector area. You have taken E common. To write in summation form इन सबको सम करके write करना है. This is the method. We have taken E common, write this summation sign sigma, and at the end, at lower side, write I is equal to 1 as it is started from 1 and it ends on n. I is equal to the number of n values started from 1 to n. Okay, and delta AI. This I represent the values 1 to n would be put at the place of this I. Delta A1, delta A2, delta A3 and delta AN. So that's why we will write summation sign in this case. In this way, I is equal to 1 to n, and we can read it I is equal to 1 to n delta AI, and in place of I we will put all values one by one. For example, delta A1, A2, A3 and delta AN and so on. So phi E is equal to electric field intensity E multiplied by surface area of sphere. This shows surface area of the complete sphere, right? In place of E, write its value. E is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q over R square. And surface area of sphere, its calculated formula is 4 pi R square. Like that, when you calculate volume in practicals, you use formula 4 over 3 pi R cube. Same case is here. To calculate the surface area of any sphere, the formula is 4 pi R square. R square cancel out with R square, 4 pi cancel out with this 4 pi, and remaining value of electric flux is Q or epsilon naught. Okay, so this is the required electric flux through a surface enclosing a charge. Phi E is equal to Q or epsilon naught. Okay, this is the required electric flux through a spherical shape body enclosing a charge, or in other words you can say this is electric flux through a circular shape closed path having a charge within the center. Now look this figure. In this figure, this is the previous case. This is a circular shape. This is a sphere having a charge at the center. This is a sphere enclosing a charge at its center. While this, now we have this sphere is again enclosed in a closed path. So it is clear this charge Q is enclosed within two closed surfaces. First, it is closed within this spherical shape. Second, it is closed in this arbitrary shape. Right? But interesting thing is that the electric field lines passing through this spherical shape is same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the number of electric field lines passing through this arbitrary shape is also 7. So it means the number of electric field lines do not depend on geometry and shape. So electric flux, this electric flux depending factors. The electric flux depending factors are it depends only medium and charge enclosed. Okay, electric flux is electric field lines passing through any area is depend on medium and charge enclosed, and it does not depend on shape and geometry of closed surface. Right? And fourth important MCQ is, first thing is electric flux depend on medium, charge enclosed, and it does not depend on shape and geometry. And important MCQ is the area should be flat in case of to calculate electric flux through a surface enclosing a charge. We have discussed about electric flux, about electric field intensity, and in this lecture we have learned how we can calculate electric flux through a closed surface, and we have calculated electric flux formula, electric flux depending factors, and electric flux not depending factors. These are the factors on which electric flux depends, and these are the factors on which electric flux not depend. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.